Alright, welcome back to the Streetport Connection. Again, my name is Tommy. And I'll be giving you this week's NXT on WWE.com results. I'm reading it online because I didn't see it, so I don't watch it online. So these are a detailed report from NXT. They are live on tape on the internet from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And your announcers are Michael, stand up for your SAP Cole, and Todd, will I be allowed to wear a number 4 package jersey to vote next Tuesday? Grisham. Your host is Matt. This week I get the Grey Cup for bragging rights striker. The show starts off with Michael Cole showing how much he is enjoying being on tonight's broadcast. As normal. Matt Striker is in the ring as he brings out the rookies in their Halloween costumes. AJ is dressed up like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Naomi is dressed up like Hamburger Helper. Caitlyn is dressed like Vicky Guerrero. Maxine is dressed like an Ice Queen. Oksana is dressed like a devil. Matt says that there's going to be some Halloween fun this week, but they need to remember that the voting starts tomorrow because the next elimination takes place next week. Matt reminds us that the way to avoid elimination is to have the most wins. Matt points out that Naomi is in the lead because she swept both events last week. So I guess it's a most wins per week challenge. Okay, the first challenge is this Halloween costume is a costume challenge. Each rookie will have 15 seconds to impress because the audience will make the final decision. Halloween competition is next. Oksana says she is a devil tonight and she shows how evil she can be. The next contestant is Maxine and she is an ice queen. Maxine asks Striker what water can do to a man. She is going to take her time to say that there is only one spot for this queen and it is on top. Caitlyn is next and she throws out an excuse me or two. She says that she is the official consultant of SmackDown, and then she falls down and gets frustrated. Naomi has a joke before she tells us about her costume. She asks what the glove says to the face. It says smack. She says that she is a Hamburger Helper hand. AJ is the final contestant, and she says that she is a Ninja Turtle. Matt mentions that the costume is giving him a splinter. Those that got that, good for you. And the winner of this contest costume challenge was Caitlyn. Matt sends it to Todd Pettengill and Sean Mooney at the announce table. For those that don't remember, Sean Mooney was formerly in WWE, but I guess they brought him back. Okay. Teddy DiBiase and Maurice are walking in the back. Maurice says that she doesn't want to be here. We go to an e-commercial online. Commercial break. Vicky says that Maxine appreciates her accomplishments, talents, and charisma. Alicia says that she can coach her rookie to beat Vicky's rookie, but at any time one-on-one. Alicia also says that this challenge should take place right now. Vicky begrudgingly accepts the challenge and we will have a match. We go to e-commercial, including a reminder that Ray will be returning to the ring 2 weeks. It says 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. Wow, this was old. Another commercial break. Match number 1. Naomi with Kelly versus Maxine with Alicia Fox. They lock up in their costumes and Maxine sends Naomi to the mat. Maxine with shoulders in the corner, but Naomi with an Irish whip. Maxine with a drop toe hold that sends Naomi to the turnbuckles. Maxine with a rear chin lock. Maxine throws Naomi over the top rope to the floor and into the announce table. Maxine kicks Naomi as they fight by Coleslaw and Matthews. As they pay attention to the match, they continue to fight on the floor and Maxine kicks Naomi. They return to the ring and Maxine gets a near fall. Maxine with shoulders followed by a kick. Maxine with a snapmare and a near fall. Maxine with knees to the back and she puts Naomi in an armbar. Naomi punches Maxine and it follows with a jawbreaker. Naomi with a back Elbow for a near fall. Maxine with a punch to the midsection. But Naomi punches Maxine with her costume. Maxine with a kick, but Naomi with a punch. And then she gets the 3 count. The winner, Naomi. Goldust tells Oksana that they are in the house to get the belt, but Oksana is happy for the wedding. Oksana asks about the followers. I should say, asks about the flowers. Immigration officer arrives and he tells Goldust that if papers aren't in order and they aren't married by next week, he will take Oksana into custody. Okay, those that have not paid attention, they've used this as the storyline as Oksana is only on a work thing until a work visa until next week. Then she either has to be married or have papers to compete in WWE in the United States. Okay, Goldust tells his little devil that she looks beautiful and to take a deep breath. Go to commercial break. We're back with a look back at last week's NXT when Nikki went rough during their tag match. Match 2, Brie Bella with Nikki Bella versus AJ with Primo. Brie offers her hand and AJ shakes it. They lock up. AJ with arm drag. AJ with a waist lock and roll up for a near fall. They lock up. Brie with a knee on the back, followed by a hip toss and a kick. Brie with a slam and a leapfrog snap, leapfrog neck snap, followed by a drop kick for her near fall. Brie with a reverse chin lock. AJ with an elbow when she gets to her feet. Brie with a clothesline while Nikki shouts out some encouragement for her sister. Brie gets a near fall. AJ with more elbows, but Brie with a forearm to the back. Brie with an Irish whip, but AJ with boots when Brie charges. Brie goes to the floor and they argue, but Primo knows that they are going to do the switch. Brie returns to the ring and AJ with a series of kicks for near fall. AJ slams Brie's face into the mat and then she kicks Brie. AJ with a reverse chin lock and then she turns into a choke with a body scissors. Brie backs AJ into the turnbuckle. AJ bulldog for a near fall. AJ with a back elbow and she gets a near fall. AJ with forearms to Brie. Nikki puts Brie out of the ring and she kicks AJ and hits an X Factor for the 3 count. Winner Brie Bella. After the match, Primo discusses things with the referee while Brie is not happy with what Nikki did. Ted DiBiase is in the back and Maurice wants to know why they had to be here because it's disgusting and smells like vomit. She starts to talk in French and Ted says that they are here to get back his $1 million title. Maurice tells them to buy another one. Ted says that it's the principle. The title has been in his family for 20 years, and this freak and this mail order bride have it. Ted says that Maurice is going to help him get it back. Maurice mumbles in French as she leaves, and we go to a WWE promotional video for some merchandise. We are back, and it's time for Michael Cole to tell us that people don't like the WWE. That is why we have Stand Up for WWE promotions, thus promoting Linda McMahon's campaign. Josh talks about how he has been a part of WWE for 10 years and how he enjoys working for WWE. It is time for the second rookie competition, and it is a tribute to Stand By Me. Since there is an eating contest, Matt says that you need to have heart and desire as well as being hungry. It is Halloween. It's a Halloween candy eating contest. They will have 1 minute to eat as much candy as possible, and the rookie who eats the most will win. Matt says that he needs some help, and Hornswoggle comes out, and he is dressed like Michael J. Fox. Back to the Future Part 3. Halloween candy contest is up next. Contest starts after a minute. Our winner is Maxine, despite the objections from some of the pros. Maxine goes after Hornswoggle, but AJ fights for the honor of Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle behind Maxine. And AJ pushes her over Hornswoggle. Caitlin is feeling a little sick, and she spits out the candy on Vicky. Hornswoggle gets a laugh out of it, and Vicky starts to freak out as the crowd chants Darren Drozdov. For those that don't remember, Darren Drozdov, he was Duke the Dumpster Drosy, and also Vince McMahon called him the Pukester. Okay, we go to WrestleMania with a video package. We're back at Michael Cole. Mentions the funeral of Undertaker. Cole figures that they should bury this show next week. Since Josh loves talking about this show, he tells us where else you can watch past episodes. Caitlin is outside Vicky's office, and Dolph tells Caitlin not to come in, and he tells Caitlin that she is a shoe-in to win. Dolph says that Caitlin looks good in the outfit. We go to an ad for Knucklehead on DVD, and those that don't know, Knucklehead stars none other than Big Show, Paul White. We are back, and Josh and Michael try to hold back the giggles as they talk about the greatest wedding next week in the beautiful city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Match number 3, Ted DiBiase and Maurice versus Oksana and Goldust. The women start off, and Maurice is not impressed with Oksana's costume. Maurice calls her crazy, and then Maurice has to pose because we are in the middle of a wrestling match. Maurice slaps Oksana and follows it with a forearm, and then she grabs Oksana by the head and slaps her. Maurice kicks Oksana in the corner and then throws her to the mat. Maurice chokes Oksana in the ropes and then hits a running knee to the back. Maurice gets a near fall. Maurice removes Oksana's horns and tail and gets a near fall. Oksana also breaks a heel and Maurice with a rear chin lock. Ted tags in, so it is time for the men to wrestle. Goldust with a side headlock and a shoulder tackle or two, followed by an arm drag and knee to the arm. Goldust with an Irish whip, but he runs into a boot from Ted, and Ted with a clothesline. Ted chokes Goldust with his forearm, and then he punches Goldust. The referee warns Ted, but Goldust returns punches back. Ted with a kick and punches Goldust with a drop down uppercut, followed by a reverse atomic drop, but Ted punches Goldust away on the bulldog attempt. So he's doing a bulldog and reverses it with a push away. They fight to the floor, and Ted sends Goldust into the announce table, but popcorn does not get affected. Maurice kicks Goldust on the floor. Ted with a running boot to the head, and then he punches Goldust. Ted with a drop kick to Goldust. Ted with a chin lock and key lock on Goldust. Ted with knees and punches, but Goldust with a back body drop, and Oksana tags in. Oksana with flying clothesline and a kick. Oksana with a drop down forearm, and she gets a near fall. Ted breaks up the cover, and Goldust sends Ted to the floor. Maurice has things under control, but she gets too cocky, and Oksana with an inside cradle for the 3 count winners Goldust and Oksana. After the match, Ted gets the belt, and he gives it to Maurice. Oksana takes it back from Maurice, and Ted is unable to get it back from Oksana. Goldust sends Ted over the top rope to the floor, and then the happy couple leave with their stolen bounty. And that ends your NXT results for this week.